I just hope the vision that I write save a life. Make it through the day, I pray you make it through the night. With the moves in the dark, I just hope you see the light. If I gotta do it.
You tuning in to the greatest podcast out of Atlanta. Today we got a very special guest.
Fame,
PdotC,
New 11 in the building.
Yep.
Hell yeah. For the people that don't know where y'all from.
Hartford, Connecticut, New England.
North End to be specific.
Okay. So you say y'all were just telling me y'all stay in New York now, right?
Yeah, in Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn.
Right.
So what y'all consider Brooklyn? What is that, like the suburbs, the hood? What is it?
Oh, no, it's like a big city. It's nowhere near a suburb. Like the whole Brooklyn is like a big city.
A big city.
Yeah, it look like
it's nice areas to it for sure, but then like it depends where you at in Brooklyn. Like,
Okay.
it got big ass neighborhoods like Bed-Stuy, Canarsie, Crown Heights. Like it's like broken up into different neighborhoods.
Oh, okay. I would just thought it was just like straight, like, you know, like split up like the suburbs and the hood and shit like that.
Nah, it's all like, it's a borough, so it's like a big like platform of just city. It's busy, crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Manhattan, honestly. It's like almost like a less version of Manhattan, like without 42nd Street or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So where like all the rich people, I mean, like, you know, famous celebrities, like what area of like New York they stay at?
A lot of, honestly, they will be, it might be in Brooklyn, it might be in Manhattan. It really depends on the neighborhood. So I think like maybe like the up neighborhoods is like maybe like Park Slope or something, or downtown Brooklyn, Dumbo. Probably that area. You know,
I know a lot like probably lives like in Jersey too though. Like a lot of celebrities move to Jersey, I heard, and maybe like even like the Hamptons, because that's far out.
Yeah. So that's what basically like you blow. That's where you like everybody goes to. Like
I'm pretty sure.
Right,
Like,
Jersey. Yeah, Jersey definitely. If you want to
Jersey.
just like get up out of New York for a second.
Yeah.
Cause why you think a lot of celebrities like just from New York they move out? Cause it's like be too much going on out there.
That and like I mean, if you think about living wise, the spaces for like the apartments and stuff like that not that big. Like it ain't that big when it comes to apartments.
It's a box, boy. Yeah. You paying an arm and
you paying a lot, and it's
so
not
what's a 1-bedroom apartment looking like? What the pricing looking like right
decent
now?
One, maybe like
he said a decent one.
Like 1,800, 2,000 at least.
Yeah.
For one bedroom,
maybe a studio. Like
and that's probably a studio. I'm not even lying to you.
It might not even better.
Is it like the size of this? Like
I had a 1-bedroom in Crown Heights, and it was 2,500.
Shit.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure the pay is high up there, right, for jobs and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends.
Or how do you survive? Cause
for
that price, you could get a house down here in Atlanta, like something like this. Like we'll pay like 1,800, 1,700. Like you get a house
got a whole
for that
backyard with a driveway.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't getting that at all.
When I start hearing these crazy prices of New York 1-bedroom apartment, I'm like, ain't no way in hell. Like,
nah, it's like that. I think you just pay for the lifestyle at that point.
Yeah, you're not really paying like
to live.
Space or nothing. That's why like I don't think I would like settle there. Like as far as having family and stuff like that, I'll move before that happens.
Most definitely. We're like, you plan on staying in New York for a long time? Or you plan on moving?
I think I've been there. We've been there for a while, maybe like 7 years now. So I'll probably leave, but I'm not sure where I want to go yet.
Yeah, I'm exploring. Like I definitely like Atlanta, the South, as far as like having the space and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But, you know, still just looking around. New York is definitely lit to live. Like it's definitely active. It's definitely a lot going on. Yeah. It's just like the spacing and the expensive. The numbers just going up. It go up like
I'm pretty sure it went up too because of the pandemic, right?
Yeah. They want that back in blood. They want that.
They want it back.
For real.
Right. But then a lot of people was living like rent free because you know the fucking landlords can't fucking charge you because of the pandemic. Yeah. So like you said, they want they want double for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I missed the year of rent, man. You gotta give me all that back, man.
I know the landlords must be coming up. Like if you bought a crib in New York, maybe like however cheap it was back in the day, they gotta be racking up like with the rent, because the shit they charging out there is insane, bro.
Yeah, man. What y'all got going on with the music though right now?
Yeah, man. Right now we just releasing like periodically. So this month we actually releasing 4 singles. So the last one is gonna be next week, right?
Yeah.
Wait, it's I got the date wrong, but we released 3 already. The 4th one is gonna come out next week. Yeah.
So y'all like, what's the strategy looking like right now? Just like drop a single?
Yeah, dropping singles, and then we'll probably do a project before the year is up. We dropped the project at the top of the year, and then a little EP like in the middle, and then we just doing like a couple singles right now, and we just kind of just building our like just our catalog up more and more.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. So how, like, let me ask you this, as an upcoming artist, like, how do you guys promote yourself, especially like up north and shit like that?
Yeah, I think like really just like trying to do a lot of content behind our music. You know, like we definitely try to do like music videos and stuff like that, but definitely like sitting down doing podcasts, interviews, and like just regular content so people could like be organically interested in it for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. I see y'all doing traveling too. Yeah, that's the good part.
And it's, you know, we independent with it, so we want to show people that, you know, you can do it independently.
Oh, most definitely. Sure. It'd be crazy though, cause like, man, like people don't know how much money like to blow up. Like they just think like, oh, I'm finna drop a song and boom, blow up. Right. It don't work like that.
I wish it did. I wish it worked.
To me, I feel like as an artist, the easy part is like making the music. Yeah. Then it's like the promotion and marketing. That's when it's the hard part. Because me as a podcaster too, I'm just having trouble with the marketing. Because like, you know, a lot of big companies, they hire like, you know, teams like of 12 and, you know, they do all the marketing online and shit like that.
Facts. Yeah, it's honestly, you just gotta find a way. I think it's so many avenues to do it, but now it just feel like, you know, with TikTok and IG Reels, you kind of have to cater to that and stuff like that. So
especially TikTok, y'all into that?
Yeah, I'm big on TikTok right now. I'm active.
Let me ask you, how you go up on TikTok?
I think I was just early on it, to be honest with you. I jumped on it like right when the pandemic was happening. I think when everybody else jumped on it, and honestly, like you can't even know what's really gonna go viral or nothing like that. I think you just keep posting, like it's gonna push. You feel me? Yeah. As long as you keep posting and do something that's like engaging, you gonna go up on it. But you just gotta be consistent. But again, I think I was just on there early, and the content I was doing, like not a lot of people was doing it. Like so, I was doing like a little HBCU fraternity content on there, because we went to HBCU and we in a fraternity, and I was just pushing that like early on there, and then like people just started going up on it. So I'm kind of big on TikTok.
So how early would you say you started? Like what, 2019?
So yeah, I mean, so to backtrack, we had like a TikTok since 2017, right? We had a song going crazy on there,
but it was called Musically.
It was called Musically back then,
and then it turned to TikTok.
And then it turned into TikTok. So we've been on the platform since like 2017. But as far as like going hard on it, the pandemic 2020, I say like right March, April, I started going 2020 on it, and then just started going up from there.
Damn. What you got? Like how many followers you got on there now?
I got like right under 60K.
60K? Yeah. But no, it works because I recently just started posting like 2 weeks ago, but then I stopped and I ended up gaining like 100, almost like 200 followers. Out of nowhere.
It was crazy. It was like one night, right? I was just like doing little videos in my room. I probably posted like 7 back to back. I had like 200 followers at the time. Yeah. Then in the morning, I woke up to like 15,000.
Shit is crazy.
What the hell went viral?
A fraternity little stroll that I did.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was just like, and it wasn't even nothing crazy. It was just like me like picking the songs that like Kappas would stroll to. Like it wasn't like nothing. I wasn't saying nothing. It was just like a song would play. I'd be like, nah, that's corny. And then like this one would play. All right, we lit. And then that was it. And then I woke up with like 15K, and then it just started going crazy. I think by the end of the day, I probably had like 25,000 from that one video.
Out of one fucking video. Yeah. What the hell? I'm pretty sure that video comment section was going crazy.
That's big thing on TikTok too. The comment section is like real big on TikTok.
They be active.
Like it be the videos, but
you know what it remind me like the shade room comments. Yeah, that's what it reminds like TikTok.
I say if I could give anybody a tip that who making content on TikTok, do something where people will talk about it, because your comment section will go crazy. Yeah. As long as you could do something where people will start talking about it, you good.
See, that's why I feel like Instagram, they trying to, with the reels and shit, they try to copy TikTok, because right now TikTok grabbing so much fucking attraction from like literally from like 5-year-olds to all the way to 50-year-olds. You know, it's like, man, like you said, and I feel like it's something that they're doing, that they actually pushing the creators. Right. You could literally go up there with like no followers, no nothing, and it will push you. Instagram won't do that shit. Like you literally gotta work your ass off on Instagram.
Instagram is weird now. Like before, like when it first was lit, like years ago, like it was a good platform. I just feel like Instagram just got so weird. Like,
I feel like it's gonna eventually happen like that. Like, you know, like a certain platform gonna die out. Like Facebook, I feel like it went towards like the older people now.
Yeah. Facebook is like, you know,
crazy. Like Instagram now, like you said, it went from like, you know, everybody taking pictures and selfies and all that to like videos to like it's reels. Like that's all you see. Like, you know, that's what you strictly going for on YouTube. I mean on Instagram now. You know, reels and
and then YouTube Shorts now they doing that. That's a thing too. So.
Oh yeah, YouTube Shorts. Yeah, that's crazy. I forgot all about that too.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody just try to copy the technique of TikTok, but it's
I think TikTok was like a mini YouTube to me, like just a mini faster YouTube, like.
It works too. Don't get me wrong. I've been posting on it. That shit been going up.
Crazy.
Too. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I like it though. It's giving a better opportunity. Like I said, like creators that's coming up and trying to make it big in the industry and shit like that.
It's more about the content on there, I think.
More definitely. Like you said, you got to be consistent. Drop every day, and a lot of people lack on it. Like, you know. But the music, like you know, I'm pretty sure in New York it's like thousands of rappers coming out every day in New York and. How is it like? Is it a lot of competition in New York, or how's the music culture out there?
It's definitely like a lot, and not just New York, but just in general. There's like a lot of musicians everywhere, whatever. Yeah. Like honestly, I don't even like look at it as competition, bro. To be honest, because I'm just not that impressed by a lot of people. Like it sounds crazy, but like it sounds cocky, whatever. But a lot of people, to me, don't make like quality great music, like. People that inspire me is like LaRussell. I'm not sure if you ever heard of him, but LaRussell, some dude from the Bay.
I gotta check him out.
He killing it.
Lyrical? He lyrical?
Yeah, he lyrical. He got good songs and he doing it independently.
Crazy content out.
Yeah.
I gotta check him out.
Yeah, you gotta check him out.
What's his name? LaRussell?
LaRussell, yeah. He actually did like a deal with Russ that's from Atlanta or whatever.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so he signed to them. I think for like one project or something, like if I'm not mistaken.
Talking about white dude, right?
Yeah, okay. But he a black dude from the Bay. But I promise you, check out his YouTube and his IG, like, and he's consistent. Like he posts every day, bro. Like I'm like this.
Like what you mean post like on Instagram? Or post music every day, like drop a new song every day.
So on YouTube, okay, so YouTube, he has his own platform called Good Company, right? Mm-hmm. And they'll do stuff like. Live videos like where he just performing his songs. So he and then like on IG, like he'll repost a lot of him performing his songs or interviews. Like it's just nothing but short clips. It could be older videos, new videos, whatever. Yeah. And it's just like it's hard to explain, but you just gotta see it, bro. Like it's just that shit is inspiring, bro.
I feel like as an artist, you gotta start like reaching out to these other platforms like YouTube, SoundCloud. Well, not even SoundCloud, like TikTok. You just gotta get out just that one platform, Instagram. You know.
Yeah, you gotta
you gotta figure out the one that works for you. I think that's the thing.
TikTok works for you.
TikTok works for you for sure.
It's most definitely. But like I said, like New York is like a lot of artists coming out every day. Like. Where do you go to like promote your music in New York, or you most likely just promote your music through social media mainly?
Yeah, mainly through social media, but New York have like a lot of like platforms or like shows or like networking stuff where you could go and like meet people and chill and vibe and just do music stuff. So it got a lot of that out there.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
If you want to promote, I just say you tap in. It's so many different groups of like whatever. It's like there's a music bucket, fashion bucket. Acting bucket, you know, and you just jump in the room where you want to be at.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy right there, boy. New York, man.
Yeah.
So like, what's the goal like for the next year or so? What you say for like your music?
Yeah, definitely going on tour. Definitely like probably going overseas to Germany because that's like our biggest fan base.
Yeah. Germany?
Yeah, it's so weird.
How the hell you get Germany?
Yeah,
and putting our stuff on YouTube. We used to have like YouTube. People react to the song
for real,
and it was this one girl who had like a German fan base, and they used to just gravitate to the songs that she was promoting. And we would reach out to her to promote our songs, and then out of nowhere, I just feel like a lot of Germany people, because I remember like people used to be DMing us. And just hitting us like, yo, from Germany, music is fire, this, that, and that.
So that takes out in English or
yeah.
I'm like, what the
hell? They do it in English.
I thought it was like an old little language or shit.
Right.
But that's crazy. So damn, that's kind of smart though. Like to use like like reach out to YouTube. That's why I be telling a lot of people they be sleeping on a lot of YouTubers that do like music reaction and shit like that.
It helped us for sure.
Yeah, it's something like cool little coming up creators that's on YouTube that you could reach out and they, like do a feedback on your song. It can help you.
It's influencer marketing. It's like just like what these companies do. Like they get influencers to wear their shirts and all that. Yep. Get them to tap in with some of your music, and then like really fuck with your music. And like, yo, I fuck with this.
Especially if you know you got a good ass song. Exactly. It's just like just put it out everywhere. Like you gonna get the feedback. Exactly. Because like it comes down back to this. Like I said, making the music is easy. Now the hard part is how you gonna promote it and shit. Yeah. Do you guys like take a good time promoting the music and songs y'all drop, or is it more like a month or less than a month y'all promote that song and move on to the next song?
It's kind of like we promote and move on to the next, to be honest. Because like right now we're in the space to just like putting out like a bunch of music, and that's just because we want to build our catalog and streams. You know, like my thing is like, especially like just as a consumer of music. To me, like I become a fan of people's like catalog and stuff. Like if you got one song that's lit, it's like the song is bigger than the artist. That's how I see it. So I'm gonna just listen to that song and not even really hear what else you gotta say.
And I say like my pet peeve going back to as just to the listener, if I find like a really, really good song and I'm like, damn, this artist is fire, and they only got one song. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm trying to like tap in with.
Let me ask you this too, like, for like TikTok and shit like that, like, do people really listen to y'all, like, or is it more like just because you went viral at one time and they just forget about it?
Nah, so I think I'm not viral on TikTok because of music. That's the crazy part. It's more so the stuff that I'm doing, like the little skits and stuff like that. And
but you promote the music.
I try to incorporate the music in addition to that. But I think as long as you giving the people, if you consistent with your content, you know, TikTok is weird because you could just use somebody else's voiceover and then go viral, but it was somebody else's skit. You know what I mean? So that works. But I think people know, like, you're not the original person who did that. I want to find the original person and consume their content. So I think as long as you do original content on there, you kind of win it, because you could always recreate somebody else's stuff, voiceover, but it's like the original person is the one who owned that. But you could still go viral using somebody else's stuff. It's just if you do it like in a different way, original, like flip it into something else. If you remix it to something specific and it's like related to your content, you could still win. But I think right now, original content is winning on TikTok for sure. Definitely.
Because that's what it's like. I be telling a lot of people it's 50-50 on TikTok because a lot of people blow up or like that one song and they easily get forgotten quick. Because I had a lot of people, you know, coming to podcast, they had a huge hit song on TikTok.
Right.
And it's like a lot of people still don't know who the fuck is that artist, you know, like
I say
your song viral, but they don't know who you is.
Yeah,
you know?
I say people who was like really good on TikTok who like capitalized on it was like Cola Ray and YNJ, and they was consistent on the way they was promoting their music. Yeah, their song went viral, but if you saw Cola Ray on TikTok, she was like always like using other people's sounds, like showing her personality while still promoting her music.
See, that's why a lot of people, no hate towards her, but that's why a lot of people use her as an example of why, like, TikTok is not real life type shit. Like, you see how at the beginning how much hate she was getting and shit like that. When she'll go to shows, people would boo her, or the crowd just be like, straight dead, you know? Because they're like, man, these TikTok hits. That's all they were like. That's crazy to me, but slowly, you know, people start getting into her and start giving her a chance. That's all it takes, you know, to give somebody a chance.
And I think it adds to, you know, what added to it is because she has like a good personality too. I think people fell in love with her personality more so, like, regardless of what the music is. Like, if she had a dead personality, I think she would have went away a long time ago.
Like, but she was on TikTok, like, letting people know who she was and stuff like that. I mean, I heard of her before, but when I was like tapped in on TikTok, she was always on my For You page, and she was doing like dope stuff all the time, you know. So shout out to Cola Ray and YNJ. He from Detroit. His songs was going crazy on TikTok. Like just his style. He had a unique style, but he was just going crazy on TikTok, and it was all through his music.
And like we were just talking about Young Chris too.
Young
See,
Chris,
he's another artist that literally like took that TikTok shit. He got out of TikTok. Brought it to Instagram, YouTube. Like, you know, started because a lot of people give a lot of views on TikTok, but won't do so good on Instagram, on YouTube. A lot of people go on SoundCloud, get hella fucking views, and on YouTube it be like
But I'll say TikTok is the only app that I, at least in my experience, at least today, is the only social media app that legit translate into like streaming numbers.
Oh yeah.
Because if your song going crazy on TikTok, you look at the streaming numbers, it's going crazy because people want to hear the song now. Yeah. That it like translate for sure. 100%.
Yeah, once you figure out how to get them people to get out of TikTok and go to your other social media platform, now you winning now. You know, it's like that's the crazy part about it. Definitely. Let me ask y'all this, since like, you know, nowadays so easy with social media, you could just network basically with everybody around the world in the click of a button. Right. Let's say we didn't have no like social media like the network or like, you know, reach out to other people. Right. You know, take it like back in the day how like you was an artist, you had to literally go out here and network. Would y'all still be an artist?
Yeah, sure. We come from that era, man.
Yeah, we come from that era.
Real, man. We our first like campaign or promoting was like printing out CDs and giving them to the parties and stuff like we used to throw parties, like we would throw a party and hand our CDs out at our parties. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like we with that. I'm with that for sure.
We just love the journey, bro. Like honestly,
because I feel like a lot of people, when you cancel like the streaming eras and like try to physically sell the copies, I feel like a lot of artists are gonna flop. Well, they're not even gonna want to do it, you know, because it's like there's no money in this, you know, like because nowadays like you could drop one song and it might do all right, and you still get money off the streams, you know. But like I said, like wipe that out and try to actually sell the copy. Like a lot of people not even good with social, like you even like even got you go out there and talk to people. You know, they shy. Like I done met so many big artists. They like shy as hell.
Yeah, exactly. Shy, bro. They all they could do it right on the mic. Yeah, but like bro, in front of a person, nah.
They like it'd be crazy.
I never get that. Like when they have like opportunities like this, like when you have like the chance to display who you are,
speak and stuff. Out and shit like that.
Just don't be quiet on the mic, and it's terrible. But it works for some people. Like I remember watching Chief Keef Breakfast Club interview years ago, and it was like such a dead interview, but it works for Chief Keef, like cause that's him, like
because he had a mysterious like kind of
it works.
People really like if I feel like right now like NBA YoungBoy, he do give out interviews, but he don't give a lot of himself, you know,
and he killing it right now. Like,
to me, I don't get how he did it.
Yeah, I don't get how he did it. I was just thinking about it because he just dropped, you know, another album, whatever, and I'm just like, yo, how is YoungBoy doing this? Like, he got a core fan base. People love that dude, bro.
Man, it's crazy. To me, like YoungBoy, Playboy Cardi, and who else? Who was that big artist? Post Malone too.
Oh yeah, Post Malone.
They just got a fucking cult fan.
Kodak. I feel like
Kodak, you think so?
I feel like people just love that.
I just feel like Kodak got the whole Florida on lock.
True. That's why. Sure.
Kodak is like the fucking future of Florida. Like everybody wants that feature. They could be like, nah, we don't want Kodak, but in reality, Kodak the man.
They can't deny it, bro.
That's the one to get on the feature.
When I seen him on the Kendrick Lamar album, like I think he's on 2 tracks. I'm like, yo, this dude is killing it.
And it don't matter. Like a lot of people have been trying to get him canceled and all that. That shit don't work, man.
It don't work with him, bro. Some people just can't get canceled. It's like 50 Cent. Like 50 Cent be wild and doing whatever. But people just love 50 Cent.
I just seen the interview when he was talking about Diddy and shit like that.
I was,
YK was that.
Yeah. Be wild.
As you know, somebody standing up to New York, who do y'all look up to like in the music industry? Not look up to, but like get y'all inspiration from.
Definitely like the Drakes, the Coles, Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z to me took it to the highest level. And Drake doing that now. From like the independent level, like Nipsey Hussle was a good influence for sure. I fuck with Russ Movement and LaRussell, Larry June. Currency.
Yeah, I say definitely.
Currency, I fuck with Currency. That's crazy. I fuck with Currency. That's why I was surprised.
High spitter, definitely Currency. But it's just like cause you know, growing up in Connecticut, it's like we outshadowed by New York, so we listen to like all New York artists, and stuff like that. But I think for us, like we knew that New York people really didn't tell the Connecticut story. They told the New York story. You know what I mean? So I think I was tapped into New York artists, but again, I think like with us making music, we wanted to find our own sound too, like just us being from Connecticut.
Most definitely, because I know the sound in New York right now is what drill, right?
Yeah.
That's like. I feel like I ain't gonna try this or nothing like that, but I feel like it's a lot of the same beats. Like, type shit,
I feel like to me the sound is so similar,
Most
and
definitely.
to me, right, I'm the person that if everybody's doing the same thing, right,
Yeah.
I'm more likely just gonna listen to the top dude that's doing it at that level. So if it's FIVO, then if I want to listen to drill, I'm just listen to FIVO. Like I'm not
definitely.
like it's hard for me to get invested to the other people, like because y'all just all sound the same, and it's like say FIVO and somebody else having a concert the same day. I would just go to the FIVO concert, regardless of the level. Like it's just weird.
Cause I feel like the area I going through right now in New York, I feel like it was the era we was going in Atlanta when we had the Migos coming out. Everybody wanted to
sound like
everybody wanted to have that Migo flow. You know, like it was crazy. They had a big impact, and it just, man.
And so I think New York went through that era when, like, you know, like everybody. It was a time when people in New York was like sounding like Atlanta or like had the trap sound. Like it was like that, and it was like a little weird phase with New York artists. So New York artists kind of phased out for a hot second. Like I want to say like from like 2013 to like 2017, like it wasn't too crazy until like real.
Y'all had artists, but like you said, it wasn't too.
It was still, the sound wasn't like nothing. It wasn't like the original New York sound, and then the sound that it wasn't like New York sounding music. At least in my opinion, you feel me? Outside looking in, but then when the drill came, it was just like, now it's back on New York time.
And even in that gap, I feel like that's why a lot of people like embrace Griselda, like Benny the Butcher and stuff, because they felt as if they had the typical hip hop
New York sound.
Yeah.
What about ASAP Rocky? You know?
Is
that big influence out there in New York?
We wasn't in New York at that time when they came out, but everybody that I know from New York and who was out there that time said ASAP Mob had it on lock. Like it was a crazy time when they came out, and you know they killing it with like ASAP Rocky is just like a fashionable dude, and he to me represents New York as well.
Definitely. But I feel like that fashion is like, especially you a hip hop artist, is like a big part of you now. Like bro, everybody want to see a picture of you wearing designer, bro. Like what the fuck? Like, it's getting to the point where it's just getting crazy out here, bro. Like,
it's crazy. It's like you still want to like present yourself. And even that, I think, like you said, everybody wearing designer. It's kind of like the same as everybody doing the same music. Everybody kind of want to put on this image, but it be the people that like the cool music, the chill music that I really tap into, or like the cool fly dudes that don't even wear. You think about somebody like Currency, he fly as hell. He don't wear crazy designer like that. But you think about Currency's a fly ass dude. And ASAP Rocky, he was just fly, being fly dude. You know, he ain't have to wear designer. And you know, I think it's just like who you are, like how you put that shit on for sure.
Definitely. Cause like I said, like a lot of I feel like a lot of artists build a cult fan base, like Lil Uzi. I think he built a cult fan base because his personality too. You know, he got this chill ass vibe, personality where a lot of attracts a lot of people. Want to, you know, they don't want him just for the music no more. They want
to just love him.
Yeah, they just love him, and that's why I feel like a lot of artists like kind of like you say when they go interviews, they're trying to act all tough and not show no type of like emotions or personality.
Bro, like
you on demon time this whole time.
Like the hardest.
It's gonna get you there, but to that level where Lil Uzi, Playboy Cardi, and all these big artists are like, man, it's just crazy, bro. You know,
man, it's weird. Like you don't gotta be tough 24/7, dog. Like the hardest niggas don't be tough 24/7, bro. Like you have times we could be vulnerable, bro. Like just do it.
But I ain't gonna lie, it just be a lot of, you know, interviewers be asking some crazy questions.
No, that too. Though,
they just try to get a reaction so they can get, you know, they go viral and shit like that. And
how many bodies you got? Like, what?
That's some shit DJ Vlad would say. Motherfucker would sit up there and literally say it. Like,
that's the crazy part. He's like, I caught like 4 of my days.
Like what? Like what?
I assisted on 2, bro.
Like what?
They be crazy, bro.
It's a whole camera recording.
I'm telling you, man.
That's one thing about like this like era now. To me, it's so weird how people do stuff and just put it online. So like not the interviews, just like dudes just out on, you know, in the hood or whatever, just doing whatever, and then want to post it on IG. Like that shit is so weird to me.
We
bro.
living in a clout era.
Bro. Like it's like you asking to get caught. Like at that point, like it don't even matter.
Social media became so part of our life. It's like people really like. They get depressed if they don't get the likes.
And it's like if it's not on the gram or if it's not on social media, then like what kind of shit is that?
For example, we seen it in, you know, growing up. We seen what's the name, Boot Game. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like he was thirsty for fucking views, numbers, like, and you see where that shit landed him, like it landed him to a dark fucking path. Bro got his jaw broken. He got into fucking pills and all. Like, it's crazy what a fucking social media platform would do to somebody. Like to me, that is crazy. Like,
that validation, they need that outside validation. That's not good.
Attention, man. That's what people just seeking, and that should just.
Then they treat you. I ain't gonna say they treat you fucked up, but they treat you different in real life. Like I heard in Hollywood, they got these parties with only like verified people. And
I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
I heard the same thing.
I'm like, man, that's crazy.
You know what's weird to me though, like, cause I've been to LA maybe 2 or 3 times or whatever, and I like when I first went there, you would think it's like New York, and it's really not. Like as far as like the nightlife, you thinking like the parties, clubs gonna be open this late, and it really don't. But I heard the same thing that
it's up in the hills.
Like the real parties is up in the hills, where
you gotta be somebody.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. Like,
and I'm pretty sure New York is like that too. Like it's probably places in New York where crazy parties be happening. I have no idea, but at least it's like a. I feel like a common ground with New York as far as the nightlife. Yeah. LA is just so different to me.
Most definitely. So I know y'all had like a lot of ups and downs right now coming up as an underground artist and stuff like that. What keeps y'all motivated and keep going and not giving up?
Just passion for making music. Like as simple as it sounds, like we really love doing this shit. Like straight like that. Like, you know, I think the best feeling in the world to me is like having a song in my head, then recording it, and then being able to have somebody else listen to it. Because it's like real life manifestation. Like, you know what I mean? I was just thinking about this in my bedroom one day, and now you're listening to it on your phone. You feel me? Yeah. That's like a dope feeling.
And like you said, you got people from Germany way out there listening to y'all shit. That's crazy.
Like, who would have thought dudes from Connecticut and people from Germany just gravitating
to me? That's always gonna be a good feeling, no matter what you do in life. If you like doing something, making money out of it, like, man, because a lot of people want that right now. Since Little Baby's the biggest thing in the music industry, everybody want that success. But I'm like, bro, you don't have to be in that level of success. You can still be a regular artist. Still, you know, making money, feature shows. As long as to me, you don't gotta go work and go clock in, bro.
You successful.
You successful, bro. But it's like I said, now it comes down to social media where it's just brainwashing everybody. They're like, I have to be Little Baby. I want all the foreign cars. Like, a lot of people still like living good, like having, you know, good 2 foreign cars, a couple jewelry, but they want more because Little Baby got it. You know, like. It's all a flex too.
It is all a flex, man. Just be in your own lane, bro.
I'm telling you,
and
man.
Carve that out and just keep going from there.
Most definitely. What's your definition of success?
I think a lot of things you said as far as like not being able to like really to fuel your life and get time back to do the things that you want, you know, and then being financially free with that. And financially freedom not meaning just money, but that time. Like, time is currency to me. If I get my time free to do what I want, that's that freedom.
It's just living on your own terms. Like, that's how I see it.
Most definitely. Then like just waking up and you know you ain't got to go to work and just wake up whenever you want, go to sleep whenever you want. Not nobody tell you.
Song. I want to do an interview. I want to do a you know what I mean? That's dope.
You got emotion going on at 2 a.m. You just get up and go and you got to worry about like, man, I can't go, man. I got to work in 4 hours or something like that. But what you said about time was crazy. A lot of people, you know, it was a big article that just came out said that the days are getting like shorter and quicker. And I know I wasn't tripping. I'm like, bro, these years are going so fucking quick. Because they said something about the earth is spinning quicker, faster and shit like that. But we not really noticing it. But it is true though, cause look, it's about to be fucking. Next thing you know, it's about to be Halloween, Thanksgiving. You know, right after Halloween is Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year.
Get up and leave this podcast.
You know, like there was nighttime already.
Like what?
It's crazy, man.
But time is like the most important thing if you think about it, man.
Most definitely, man. And it's just like we just had experience through the pandemic where it's like, you know, a lot of people just died and all that shit, man. It's crazy. So if I go to New York, what's like a low key spot that I could go eat at? That's like not like famous, like just a low key.
Famous?
Yeah. Like, see, down here we just famous for like, you know, Chick-fil-A or fucking like hot wings and shit like that.
It's like Crown Fried in Brooklyn. Like, that's like on every corner, Crown Fried. Like, that's like a chicken spot. But they got some good like brunch spots, like, and like, what's that? And what Komoko,
Kokomo's
and Williamsburg. That's like a dope spot that opened up. They got like the grill. Like Brooklyn is real big on like the rooftop brunches and like just brunches in general. So if you're in Brooklyn, definitely hit up a brunch. Like that's mandatory.
Yeah. They got like Peaches, right? A good brunch spot. Like it's so many options to be honest.
Definitely. What's y'all social media platform? Where can they find you like all social media platform?
Yeah, Fame FAME_NE. That's on pretty much anything. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that.
Yeah. And I'm PdotC_NE. That's everywhere as well. And then we have like our brand is called New 11. So and it's spelled NU11. Right. And so that's New 11_NE.
Yeah, that on YouTube as well.
You say NW?
Yeah,
NE.
Oh, NE. Yeah, like Northeast.
Yeah, exactly. From Connecticut, New England.
Yeah, Northeast.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's what that part of the NE stands for.
Definitely. Anything else y'all want to add on to the interview?
We just want to thank you, man. We appreciate your time, man, for having us and just being able to have a great conversation.
Yeah, definitely appreciate the conversation.
I appreciate y'all for giving me an insight in New York because I always wanted to go there. I just want to see how the vibe is.
Get up there. Yeah, get up there. It's definitely a vibe.
I heard y'all reckless out there, man. Y'all be talking crazy.
I think Atlanta a lot more reckless than New York. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. You ask somebody from New York, they gonna be like, I don't know, Atlanta. They
probably got it.
They be spinning the block down. I mean, they do it in New York, boy. Atlanta.
It's crazy out there, man. But appreciate y'all for coming out, showing love to the podcast, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Keep doing it.
Yes, sir. We out.